doing to your house, brother? Go get rid of some of this dirt. I know you don't know what's going on. You're freaking out. But it's gonna be all right, I promise you. I think you're gonna like it. Well, I don't think you're supposed to eat it though. So it's real loud down there where he's scooping this up. So my buddy Scotty, y'all might have seen him from our chicken wrangling video where we tested out the Premier One chicken hook catcher. I don't know what it's called. Go check that out if you haven't. It's pretty comical. But anyways, he's got a tractor, but a guy that I know who he actually cuts trees on the side, him and his brother, and he was able to drop me off a huge pile of wood chips to be able to use here for our animals. So my buddy brought his tractor and he's gonna be dumping them in Mater's pen, and then if we have enough, we're gonna start putting them in the chicken pen first, and then hopefully we got enough we can do all 3 animal pens. But our property has a whole lot of rock, and as they're wearing it down, more of those rocks are coming up. So this is gonna be a way of putting organic material back into their pens. It'll also give them, you know, some softness, and it'll also it'll eventually compost down in each of their pens too, and we can use it down the road. So it's a win-win. All of it's free, so we're gonna put it to use, and then we're gonna get to work and get as much done as we can today. Hey, brother, you're so nervous. You don't know what's going on. It's gonna be all right, I promise you. Just calm down. We ain't gonna let you get hurt. I've learned with Mater, when he gets nervous, he gets super loud. When I first brought my riding mower through here, he like wigged out and got super loud. So this is kind of stressing him out a little bit, and hopefully he'll settle down once he realizes everything's all right. Chloe, can you hang out with Mater? Can you hang out with him and tell him everything's gonna be all right? He's a little nervous right now. See, the stack of wood chips we got was huge. It was a big dump truck load. So it's going a lot further than I thought it would. So this is really awesome. And the good thing is he's told me he'll bring me more. And he made a point too that he said that he'd only bring me pine and oak. He does a lot of magnolia trees and other trees in this area. And he says, hey, it's a lot of trash, brings in a lot of bugs. So he even made a point to only bring me pine and oak. And most of what's in here is pine with a little bit of oak mixed in it. So at least he's bringing me good quality stuff too that we'll be able to put to use. But I'm gonna go up here to Mater's pen, and while he keeps hauling it in and dumping it in, I'm gonna use my pitchfork and I'm gonna try to get it spread out throughout his pen and get the whole ground covered with it. All right, we got Mater's all done. You can see he's checking it out. His belly's a little upset. He's all stressed out. It's got him all out of whack, so he's gonna check it all out. This will work out a whole lot better than what we had, and this will all break down and create compost at some point. So we're just gonna get his water filled back up, and everybody say hi to Scotty. How much is left down at that pile?
It's probably a little over a quarter, maybe close to a half.
About half of it, okay. So it sounds like we got close to maybe just under half. We're gonna go ahead and do the chicken pen first. And then my buddy's supposed to bring me another load at some point down the road, but the plan is to cover majority of the chicken pen and then probably all of the other pig pen, which is a lot of space. That pig pen's probably like a 40 by 40 at least. So we're probably gonna need at least 1 or 2 more hauls of it. So we're gonna get this wrapped up once his water bowl's full, and we're gonna knock out the chicken pen. Later. Brother, I think you're gonna like it. Don't worry. Hey, you just check it out, you relax, and when I come back later on, I'll bring you some old tomatoes. It'll cheer you up, all right? This should be interesting when he drops that first load in the chicken pen, because I feel like they are going to freak out. What are you doing, girly girl? Looking at old red? Yeah.
Chloe was taking all the dust and she ran back here and went on a loosing ball.
How's Lucky? Lucky doing all right?
Yeah, I checked on him.
Okay. Y'all about to wig out here in a minute. I'm just gonna warn you. It's about to get real. Y'all know something bad's happening. Everybody's all huddled up in the corner. So we're starting to get low on the wood chips. I guess I didn't realize how big I've made my animal pens. If anything, nobody can say I don't give my animals enough space, is all I'm saying. But I do think this is working out really well. The chickens will actually be the easiest because I don't really have to get it that great, because they're gonna scratch all in it and they're gonna spread this stuff out all over the place. But I have a feeling we're not even gonna get half of this chicken pen done before we run out of chips, but we'll see where it goes, and we'll just wait till we get some more in the future. But let me get through all this and I'll show you the final product once we get everything done, because it looks like we might get a little bit of rain. So we're trying to bust it out real quick, just as fast as we can. All right, so we were able to get about 50% of the chicken coop covered up. It's not as thick as I would have liked it, but I tried to cover as much space as I could. The only spot that I definitely wasn't gonna put any in for sure was this spot right here. I never planned kind of this quarter from the gate coming out towards the coop and back over this way. Where it butts up with the pig pen. I never planned to put any of the mulch because for whatever reason, these chickens love to dust bathe right here. I mean, we got 3 here right now, and we got another one over here that just got out of a hole here. You can see how deep they make these holes, and it's a good fine dirt here, and they love it right here, and they dust bathe all the time. Dust bathing is extremely important for chickens, as it's their natural way of keeping pests and issues off of them, and mites and stuff. So it's very important that they have a good spot to dust bathe. So I definitely want to maintain this area for them. Plus, they all like to bathe next to Miss Beautiful here. What you doing, girl? You and all your beauty. All right, you rest up. Q-Tip, what do you think of all this mulch? Do you like it? All right, I'll take that as a yeah. So yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very pleased how this came out. I'm very thankful that, number one, I had somebody who was willing to provide these to me free of charge, delivered it here to my property, and also that I got great friends such as my buddy Scotty, who was willing to bring his tractor over here, which was a huge time saver, and I cannot be more appreciative and thankful for him being able to help me out. Having really good friends you can count on is something that just you can't put a price tag on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. Hope you were able to learn a little something. I appreciate you all hanging out with us, and as always, y'all be good, and we'll see you here real soon on the next video.